From 2010 to 2012, Yuri Starov headed a parachute manufacturer in Fedosia, a city in Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula. The complex was actively disorganized. Allegedly, the organization was being bankrupt to sell its plot of land near the sea. But Yuri wouldn't give in. The public debts were 15 to 20 million Ukrainian hryvnias, 45 million in hidden debts. The company had one very important thing, well, important to somebody, a resort, the best piece near the reserve. Those hidden debts add up to about 1.6 million US dollars. Nevertheless, Yuri pressed on. Under his leadership, the business managed to develop 5 new models of parachutes. But then President Viktor Yanukovych wasn't impressed. Under pressure, Yuri quit his job and left Crimea. After Russia's annexation of the peninsula, Starov wanted to begin producing parachutes in mainland Ukraine, but instead he decided to help create a territorial defense unit, helping to create the Kievan Rus battalion based in the Kiev region. Then, 6 months ago, Yuri went ahead with his parachute production plans, and while on a business trip during a layover in the Munich airport, Starov was detained at the request of a court in Simferopol. It was an unprecedented case and is connected to the annexation of Crimea, to the fact that international law enforcement systems have been destroyed. I think that soon we will hear the names of volunteers fighting for Ukraine, specifically Georgians. Volunteers have already been arrested. That's Oleg Berezyuk. He's Yuri Starov's lawyer, and he's dealing with the ungrounded detention. Berezyuk finds it strange that the warrant under which Yuri was arrested for an alleged abuse of power was supposedly from 2013. After all, he'd been able to visit other countries, and Ukrainian authorities weren't aware of the charges. Russia is an aggressor. Today, it fights our fighters, accusing participants volunteering in the conflict on the side of Ukraine, creating contrived cases. Concerning Starov, Ukrainian law enforcement has no complaints against him. He wasn't hiding in Ukraine. A few days after Yuri Starov's arrest in Munich, German authorities released him. But his lawyer was stunned by the decision of Ukrainian Interpol and Germany. Why did they respond to the request of an illegal court in occupied Crimea? The Germans fulfilled the request of illegally annexed Crimea and therefore recognized the legitimacy of the annexation. We were outraged. We've prepared a statement on Interpol's crime on the illegal detention. We are turning to Ukraine's Attorney General with a demand to initiate a criminal case and to investigate it properly. Lawyers say that the persecution of Ukrainian fighters by Russia is an extension of their hybrid war against Ukraine. Nearly 10,000 criminal cases have been brought against participants in the conflict.